This message is for you if you have been feeling kind of stoic, kind of closed off toward things that you know that will improve your life and bring you joy. It's almost as though you've been seeing things around you in your reality that you really want to be a part of your individual life, but you felt for some reason up until now that you had to keep a distance between yourself and those things. But it seems like at the moment you've been having opportunities to witness yourself or visions of yourself embodying those things that you had kept separate from yourself. And the version of you that you see in that, it feels more like the real you than anything that you have been living as your whole life. Yeah, so if you feel that, this message is probably for you. What else is going on? So it feels like now is a time for you to allow yourself to entertain the notion of having a different life. What would make you happy? Is it really impossible for you to have the things that you want? Or are you just telling yourself that it is? Do you want it? Do you want to be happy? Do you want to live as that version of yourself that you're supposed to be? Because that's what you deserve. That's what your soul wants. And it feels like you have been given everything that you need to prepare yourself for this. So now it's a matter of looking around and seeing what resources that you actually have to make this a reality. Or to see that it is already a reality. It already is a reality. Just align yourself with that. You've got creatures in other dimensions that are your friends that have been waiting for you to reach the level of awareness where you can actually see them. They've been trying to get your attention in different ways. I don't know if you felt like animals rubbing up against you and then you look down and they're not there. I used to feel that a lot. Or if you hear like wings fluttering, but then you look around and like there's nothing there. Yeah, I'm getting that some of you might have gone through that. It feels like at the moment there used to be something that you were carrying around with you that was so heavy, or when you put down this weight, that's when you see yourself and align yourself more with this higher version where you're actually happy. But this weight, I'm seeing it as like a bowling ball, and it's so heavy and it's so unnecessary out in what you're doing. And it's like you were never meant to hold on to that. It's not a part of your path to hold on to that. So give that to the earth, give that to nature, and let it take the weight of that down into itself and transmute that and utilize that energy for something more beautiful in this world, in this reality. But sorry, I just had a whole bunch of narrow-minded idiots thinking that I was speaking literally. And never mind. Just, I hear idiots that are intentionally misunderstanding what I'm saying to be angry for no reason. I hear them pop up in my head all of the time. And I'm just like, why are you like this? Anyway. Yeah. Indeed. Sorry. Oh, okay. Alright, but it feels like there's a bit of feeling self-conscious with this energy too. It's like, yeah, I have all this stuff, but who am I to have all this stuff? Like, yeah, I have all of this support and I have all of this confirmation and I have all of this information and I've been prepared for this life, but who the fuck am I to have been prepared for this life? You know? And it feels like, what if I do it wrong? It sounds like a bird landed on the roof. Yeah, so it's like, what if I do it wrong? What if I look weird doing it? What if I'm not accepted? What if I am too new to this to be taken too seriously with all of this stuff that I realize that I have? Like, what if? But then it's like, take a second to realize that all of this stuff is aligned with you because it is for you, because it is your path, and because it was always destined to be for you. And even if it was a scenario where many people could have aligned with this destiny, right? You're the one that is currently aligned with it as it is. And there are many people that are aligned with the same or similar thing, with the same mission in different roles or in similar roles. And they're all aligned with their specific thing. So the things that we're supposed to be doing as our actual roles in our big missions, the skills that we're supposed to be honing are the ones that we are naturally intrigued by, drawn to. So that is how people tap into their genius. You lean into the topics that bring you the most joy, that you naturally want to lean into. And instead of learning about it in the ways that society has structured and that people tell you have to learn it, and instead of doing it in the ways that you are told by people that you have to do it, you just allow it to come to you in whatever way it comes the most natural, whatever aspects of the topic are the most fascinating to you at that time. Lean into learning about that. And then that's how you become who you're meant to be. So your excitement about topics is your compass. That's what points you. So you know how when you point, when you are looking for a thing, and then when it's right in front of you, the thing is going crazy. That's what your energy does. When you point yourself or your intention toward the whatever the fuck you want. So I guess it's just tuning into any frequency, any energy in your mind, right? And when you activate the connection between yourself and whatever the fuck it is that you're thinking about, because by thinking about it, your body starts to react as though that thing was currently present. So if you were to think of something that was threatening to you, your body would start to react as though you were in danger, right? Or if you were thinking about something that's really sour or whatever, your mouth might start to water, right? Your body responds to things that your brain thinks about. So if you're thinking about specific things and your body automatically reacts with excitement and anticipation and familiarity, you know that is aligned with your actual truth and your actual soul and your actual path forward, your journey, you know? Um, but similarly, if you focus on something else, so that's the thing, because then there's different layers to it. So if you focus on things and it feels more dense and makes you feel lower and more compressed and stuff, generally that is not the right path. But then there's also the fact that certain things might bring about anxiety and dread, right? And sometimes no, okay. I was going to say, that's a good indication that you're not supposed to be going toward that thing. But I don't think that's true, to be completely honest. I think that that's just an indication that you have a trigger there, and that you can notice the fact that you reacted that way to the topic. You could take that and you can use that as an opportunity to look into it and heal those issues. But if you can't heal those issues without going through a thing, you might have to approach that scenario and live through it and see what you can learn about yourself by the way that you responded to it, the way that the different aspects of it made you feel, the stories that came up for yourself, the things that you must believe in order for these things to have manifested. You know? Can you stop being so puffy there, please? Alright, I should probably pull another card here. Alright. Hey, I pulled this one yesterday. Yeah. Positive. So it seems like there's new opportunities that are coming in. But it feels like the energy of opportunities is coming in all around you in a bunch of different ways. And it's time to think about what you can do which is in alignment with the higher frequency. What options do you want to take and that are going to light you up in ways that things haven't lit you up before? So this is an opportunity to completely change the trajectory of your life. This is an opportunity to stop feeling so restrained and captive in a monotonous routine that is expected of you, and to actually like find who you actually are. I suddenly just started feeling really calm, really relaxed, really mellow. And it feels like a space to stretch, a space to breathe, space to relax, and connect back more in with the self that is already within nature and ancient things, you know? Connect back in with the lifetimes that you've spent as the things that are surrounding you now and the things that fascinate you now, right? You've manifested as that energy. You've manifested as energies studying those things. You've manifested as energies that need those things to survive, right? We've manifested as so much. I'm gonna have to go in a minute or less. But it definitely feels like shifting in a direction where most of the people that you had walked with and thought that were your tribe are going to be walking away now, and they're going to be going in a different direction. But it doesn't mean that you'll never see them again. It just means that that's not where your growth lies. And you're going to be walking off with someone who can actually support you, who actually is your equal. It's just what the cards say, man. Alright. I'm gonna go. Ha ha ha. I love you.